Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea. If you are new here, if you're not new, welcome back. I appreciate you coming back. Today we're wearing Veronica, and if you follow me on Instagram, which you should, I am CCSUAREZ on Instagram. That's linked down below. You would know that Veronica is my favorite wig. It's honestly just the best, and I love her a lot. I feel extra great whenever I wear her. Literally is the only thing keeping me from dyeing my hair brown, because I have gone back and forth so many times over the years. I do have new merch. If you see what I'm wearing right now, I have this gray one, personally me. It comes in a bunch of different colors, and there's long sleeve, short sleeve sweatshirts, and also mugs too. But it says the Little Dumpling Club. How fucking cute is that? And then I hand drew these little babies. These little babies. How cute. Love that. And then it has it real big on the back. You can really see because I'm not going to turn around. Anyways, please subscribe if you're not already. I would definitely appreciate it. Like this video, throw it a thumbs up. If you'd like to binge watch any of my content, my educational commentary content, that includes anti-MLM or even true crime videos as well, go ahead and click up there and you'll see both of those playlists. Today I found a few videos that I really want to react to, so that's what we're going to do today. So I have the absolute most giant coffee ever. I've been drinking out of this fucking jar, and let's just say I'm pooping a lot. All right, so I have so many videos in my little like saved thing on Instagram. Way too many videos. All right, let's see here. All right, let's jump on into it. Okay, so all of these are reels, and they obviously have music on them. So I don't want to get copyrighted, so we're just gonna, play it without the music. But it is from the Be Your Own Sugar Daddy podcast Instagram page, my favorite. So we're gonna go ahead and look at these. All right, so this first one says, "Stop taking advice from people you wouldn't trade lives with." And then it says, period. What? I take advice from my dad, and I don't want to trade lives with my dad. I take advice from my sister. I don't want to trade lives with her. I take advice from Tony. I'm happy with my life. I don't want to trade lives with anyone. What are they talking about? I think, well, I'm sorry, I have to brush my hair. My wig, I have to brush Veronica. I think what she's trying to say is don't take advice from anyone that you don't idolize or that you're not jealous of. What? What? I'm very confused. I don't get it. I don't get it. I think that in itself is not good advice. Because if you're only taking advice from that select, those, I'm so confused. If you can't tell, I'm so fucking confused by this. I always have to think, whenever I try to make sense of these things, I always try to be okay, what do they mean from a not MLM perspective? But then when I break it down to how does this serve them in their MLM, it basically just means don't take advice from anyone not in the MLM, and don't take any advice from anyone who isn't above you. So when I think about it that way, I understand what she's saying. I don't agree with it at all, but I understand it. It's very fucked up. Okay, and then for this one, the caption of it, first of all, this is my snack today in case y'all wanted to know. So this one, the caption of it said, "This past January's sugar daddy of the month was," and then it said the girl's name, and it said she embodies the mission, everything about it. And it just shows her dancing, and that's it. And she's wearing a bodysuit, but then she doesn't have her pants all the way on. And she's just dancing sexy in her bathroom. And I'm how is that showing you trying to be your own sugar daddy? I'm so confused. How about you buy pants that fit? I only have 3 pairs of pants that fit right now. I have more. Okay, and then for this one, the Be Your Own Sugar Daddy podcast did a giveaway where they were giving away a sweatshirt, the merch, and then the brand new AirPods. But it's those are the old ones. Well, don't get me wrong, those are the ones I have. Tony has the new ones. Realistically, no earbuds fit in my ears because I have these small ass tiny baby ears. The tiniest baby ears. And after a while, everything hurts in my ears. But those aren't new. Maybe new to you. I don't know. But y'all want to know the way that you were able to enter it, the giveaway? Yeah. It says, "Who's winning a pair of AirPods and repping our Be Your Own Sugar Daddy merch? You still have 3 days left to enter our launch giveaway. All you gotta do, click the link in the bio to take you to Apple Podcasts where you'll leave a review." So if you left a positive review for the podcast, then that's how you were entered in a giveaway. That's so shitty. Don't get me wrong. It's different than, you can have the argument of, well, isn't that the same thing as having someone follow you or share your page or share your video or subscribe? And it's no, because that's not giving me a false, yeah, sure, that's helping me grow. But with a podcast, leaving all these positive reviews when it hadn't even launched yet, they put out they put out like the intro to it, the like mini episode, and that's it. So that's really fucked up. Also, it's not a good podcast. So you know what? This might be a dick move and this might be rude of me, and y'all don't even have to go listen to the podcast. You can listen to it through me and Carly, the video we did. I'll have that linked up here, but you can just listen to it through there. Most of y'all have seen that video and most of y'all know how shitty their podcast is. Feel free to go leave them a very honest review. I'm not going to say leave a bad review. I'm just going to say leave an honest review. I left an honest review. Okay, now this one says what it's like to work from Instagram. Then like real fast, it says you must work really hard to make it work. Stop thinking that it is a scam. See, that's the part that's annoying, is like, we don't think you working from Instagram is a scam. There's a lot of marketing professionals, bloggers, vloggers. I mean, me, I do, I make connections through Instagram too. Like I love, working with brands through Instagram and making shit happen through there. Yeah, having a job on social media, it is work. It is a lot of work and it takes a lot of time, but that's not what you're doing in an MLM. I saw something the other day that was really funny, and it's like, it was these two girls and they're like, when all these MLMers say or I think they said Monet, they're like, when all these Monet girls say they're working, what are you doing? You're messaging people? And I understand that's not all they do, but what are you doing when you say you're working by the pool, or you're working from anywhere, you're working from bed? Like what are you actually doing? You're doing Zoom calls and what? You're messaging people and that's it? Please tell me what you do. I'd love to hear it. And they could be like, oh, what do you do? I film, I edit, I work on graphics, I take pictures, I respond to a fuck ton of emails. I don't want to say I consult, but I talk with other creators, I engage with my audience. Researching takes a lot of fucking time. That's probably what takes the longest, honestly. Sometimes editing, but it usually takes the longest.
One of my favorite quotes is change your mind, change your life. Your mindset is quite literally everything. It determines your successes and it determines your failures. Your results will never outperform your mindset. That goal that you are going for, it isn't too big, it isn't too crazy, no matter what anyone else has to say about it. That goal is yours. Remember, there are no limitations in the minds of those who are determined enough to go after the things that they desire. So baby girl, go out there, change your mind, change your life, and watch that dream that you've been going after become your reality.
These girls have clearly never worked in a sales call center type of environment. Because we're all, I say I was, but we were all miserable. But we were making a lot of fucking money. It wasn't like a lot of people, listen, you want to know what it's like to work in a call center, a sales type of call center, or that environment. Follow Sales Humor on Instagram and you'll get it. One of my favorite things is that you can always tell who a sales, if someone's in sales or that type of work on how they answer the question, hey, how's life? My answer would always be taking forever. Oh God. Anyways, yeah, it was rough. But I mean, you're overworked, but the paycheck is worth it, So that's the opposite though, is with MLMs, it's not worth it. You can work constantly, but then the people are quitting under you so quickly and you're still trying to make it work. But also this is just a way for them to manipulate their downline and manipulate other people. So for instance, my friend, let's say you just got in and you're like, all right, well, this isn't working for me. You said that I would, make this money back. And they're like, well, it's just your mindset. So then they just blame it on you. That's why the self-help aspect of MLMs is so important to them. And it's really fucked up if you think about it. Imagine, and this is what I've been trying to do lately as well, comparing certain weird aspects of MLMs to normal life. So imagine if you walk into work, you're talking to your boss and you're like, God, this isn't working. This customer is just being really frustrating. Or if you were like, I didn't hit my bonus this month, I was just, a few sales short, or just anything, right? Something didn't go your way at work. And let's say it really is out of your control. And your boss comes back to you and is like, you just got to change your mindset. You have a shitty mindset. That's what's wrong. It's you. It's not the system. It's not the company. It's you. Could you imagine? That would be very embarrassing. Very embarrassing. Okay, this next one, she says, work from the home office. You can see her bed behind her. So it's you mean your bedroom? And then to transition, she puts her computer closer to the screen and then has it back out and says, work out for drinks. Any of my friends, if I had my laptop with me while we were getting drinks, or even if I'm on my phone too much, which I never really am whenever I'm with friends, imagine having to work and scrape and claw so hard to get to maintain your income that you can't even go out to drinks and enjoy your friends. Don't get me wrong, I've answered a work email or two on the beach or by the pool or at brunch. I've done it, but I've never taken out my laptop and been like what? Pathetic again, like anyone can do this if you just work remotely and you are able to connect to Wi-Fi. And this isn't special. And then she said, work in bed with pajamas on and hot chocolate. Again, that's not impressive. Okay, so you're working in the morning, you're working when you go out of your house, and you're working in bed at night. So you're never going to stop working. And then the caption of that one is, and now, for that last one, it said, work in the car. And I really hope she's not driving. It looks like she's driving though. So that's terrifying. With her laptop again. Jesus. And the caption of this one is, what freedom looks like when you're your own sugar daddy. It's like, girlfriend, being your own sugar daddy. I know me and Carly said this multiple times, but it's like being your own sugar daddy just means that you're paying your own bills. That's not what it looks like. It's just having a job that pays your own bills. Technically, you're not your own sugar daddy. Technically, your downline is your sugar daddy. Yikes. All right, and this one says, how I created a financially abundant life with Monat. That shirt's really cute. Oh God, I went way too fast. Like, can they wait? Some people can't read that fast. All right, it says, I showed up every day. Consistency. I mean, that's with anything. You have to be consistent. Failed many times, but didn't let it stop me. If you were actually owning your own business, then that would make sense. But again, that's just one of the manipulation tactics they use to be like, oh, you didn't make your rank this month, or oh, you haven't made any money. Well, you can't let the failures, get to you. And then it says, ignore the hate. Not everyone's a hater. Some people are just sharing facts with you. And don't compare my journey to others. That makes sense. Turn my excuses into the reasons to work harder. That doesn't really make sense. All while in college. Oh, well, now this makes sense. Someone took advantage of you in the fact that you were a broke college kid. And then it says, focus on yourself. So again, this is just another cult tactic where they're trying to control what you're thinking and the information that you are seeing and the information you're believing. Limiting the information, basically. I don't like that. Oh my God, it just keeps going. Okay. Unlock that potential. Don't settle. You can do it too. Okay, now this one is a little blurb from the Be Your Own Sugar Daddy podcast.
I was always told you will never be anything in society if you don't have a college degree. That college degree will get you anything, and it is just not the case. And we're here today to hopefully open your eyes and help further break this cycle of, in all honesty, fucking misery. Because I don't know about you guys, but I don't know, if you really sit back and think, what about this whole thing seems normal? Because none of it does.
Again, they sound so dumb. And I just want to be like, who hurt you? And I don't know who told her that without a college degree, you'll be nothing in society. That's awful. Don't say that. There's some very successful people that don't have a college degree. I mean, of course it helps, especially, when getting your first few jobs when you don't have experience with anything. It helps you kind of get in there. But I don't have a college degree. I'm doing all right. I just hate this mindset if they're like, well, this is what we're taught and blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, you're not. Again, that's because they are targeting young, college age, young 20-something girls who are, tired of going to school and, maybe, college isn't for them. And that's fine. It's not for everyone. But your profession doesn't have to be your purpose. Okay? It doesn't have to be the thing that makes you so happy. Just let it pay your bills, Bill, and have that be it. That's it. It doesn't have to do more than that, okay?
Working your whole life, going to school for 12 years until high school. You graduate, go to school for another minimum 4 years. Some people who are going to med school go to school for another 8 years, and then you go work in your career, earning an average income, and then you finally get to retire at what the retirement's now going to be, probably 75. Social Security is not going to exist. So you work your whole life for pretty much nothing just to get a few good years of retirement when you're old as fuck. Then you finally get to live. No, thank you. I was always told you will never be anything in society.
Who hurt her? Is she okay? Me and Carly are gonna have to go over this episode too, but it's titled Why Entrepreneurship is the Best Way. It doesn't have to be. Not everyone can just own their own business. We need cops, we need firemen, we need nurses, we need doctors. We need these people to be able to actually do stuff, It's frustrating that they're like, oh, well, and then you don't get to live until you're 70. I'm living, I'm enjoying my life. Had a great morning this morning. Me and Tony slept in with the wig in between us and went to the new Publix down the street. It's pretty awesome if you live in the Tampa area. You know, Andy Publix is pretty fucking cool. I'm definitely 30. I got excited about a trip to Publix, but we got a pub sub, so it's definitely worth it. And then like tomorrow I'm gonna take the day off and go play with my mom's new puppies. Like they make it seem like, oh well, while you're working, like you can't live your life, blah blah blah. Like no, live your life. This is what I say. Like this is why I've said multiple times, and I've really tried to push this idea that this doesn't have to, like, your job doesn't have to be the thing that makes you happy. It can just be something that pays your bills, and that's okay. It doesn't have to be something that your entire life revolves around. Personally, I think that's a little bit dangerous. And if it does, if it really does give you a lot of purpose and a lot of fulfillment, that's great. But for a lot of people, that's just not the case. And having that idea or that narrative kind of like looming over them, it really gives them a lot of anxiety. And it did for me for a lot of years, because I was like, I still don't know what I'm going to do. And I guess I'm just going to do sales for the rest of my life. But this gives me, I hate to say it gives me purpose, but like it makes me really happy. Creating content, being able to connect with people, getting messages that I'm saving people from MLMs and do like educating and really doing good and, you know, brightening people's days. That makes me happy. That brings me purpose. And am I making a significant amount lower than I was previously? Yes, but it'll grow, whatever, it's fine. The thing is though, is that your job doesn't have to be your purpose. You can live your life before you're retired. These girls are never going to stop working, ever. They're going to keep working literally for probably the rest of their lives, because realistically, they probably don't have any money saved up in a 401k, a retirement, anything. Like they probably don't have any of that. And that's really unfortunate. I just can't listen to their voices. It's a real big struggle. I just still can't believe that they're on the narrative of, oh my God, time freedom, live the life you want to live, travel all the time with us. And it's like, even when you're traveling, like you're still like working though. Don't get me wrong, whenever we go to the beach, we take a bunch of fucking pictures. I try to take have my sister-in-law take like one like really good picture of me each day so I can post it. But then that's it. Like I wasn't really answering DMs. Obviously my channel's a lot bigger now, but I wasn't really answering DMs. I had videos like posted out or scheduled out so I didn't have to do anything with them. It's really strange that this is the mindset that they have and that they've been manipulated to believe this. Oh, also, how cute is this hat? I was wearing it earlier today. I think it's so fucking cute. Oh, okay, hi. Just, you know, like I feel like it's just like running errands chic. Yeah, running errands chic is what it is. Just like a normal t-shirt and a hat and my beautiful hair. Does it look like I use money? I mean, realistically, I feel like I do look like one of them right now. Oh my God. I had to, sorry. Sometimes I wish I could play the music so that I could like dance to it, but I can't because I'm trying to get paid. Oh my gosh, this was the best one the other day. Oh my God, I'm so excited for y'all to hear this.
Your why right now, and I want you to let that all out. I want you to think about it while you scream as loud as you possibly can, and you better scream so your why can hear it. Okay, we're gonna let go of all the pain. We're gonna remember why we started, and I want you guys again to scream as loud as you guys can so your why can hear it. But hold on, let me record this. Okay. If I faint, I'm sorry, okay? Because the last time I swear I almost fainted. Okay, so just hold the person next to you if they're like, woo, okay? Because you guys are going to scream, okay? All right. Remember, 1, we're letting all the pain out, okay? We're remembering why we started. 2, think about everybody who didn't support you. And you're trying to prove everybody wrong because you know this just feels so right and this is for you. Right? 2, 3.
Now, I don't know if y'all have ever seen something that culty, but how culty was that, right? That was extra culty. Oh, I see you ordered the MLM convention special. Would you like the cult on top or on the side? If it's on the side, I send it back. Yeah, that was really awkward. So I don't know if you could actually hear what she was saying. Sorry if not, it was really hard to hear. But she was saying, we're gonna do the SCD scream. You need to scream so loud that your Y can hear you. And like, it's just so awkward. But again, these are the things that like get you all hyped and excited and feel like, you know, you're like part of it. And it's just the like Tony Robbins bullshit, basically. Like, did that actually help any of them? Probably not. Could you imagine if your company that you work for had you do that? No, neither could I. I've never experienced anything like that, ever. That's so awkward. I hate it. Also, this was like this past weekend. And don't get me wrong, I was watching, and they did have like, I think it was like, it was more than 6 feet, I believe, in between each of the rows. And I saw that like almost all the girls were wearing masks, at least that I saw, or like had one with them. The weird thing is there was like those 2 girls flew from Toronto to Miami. They flew. And then also on their IG stories, they were never wearing masks. There was a few times they did where they were walking down the street and they had a like clear mask on and like a plastic one. I'm not mask shaming anyone. However, every other thing I saw, like them walking into restaurants or walking out of restaurants or walking around restaurants, none of them were wearing masks. So that really pisses me off. And you could be like, oh, Chelsea, you went to a wedding. Yeah, a cop wedding where almost everyone has received all of the doses of the vaccine. All of the tables were extremely far apart. Me and the group we were with, it's Tony's squad, the people he sees, like we're like a little part of his squad, people he sees every single day, and they've all had the vaccine. We were all wearing masks almost the entire time, even when we were dancing, and then we took off our masks to like take pictures and stuff, but with like each other, and we were dancing on the edge of the dance floor or off of it. There's a clear difference between taking the correct precautions and then not, and not flying internationally. Listen, Canada might not seem like it's another country. That's fucking another country. They have a different currency. That's another country. Just like the blatant like disregard is one thing that really pisses me off, especially when these girls have so many people under them, and they might be like, oh, I'm not an example, I'm not a role model. And it's like, when you have over 2,000 people under you, yes you are. And I know for a fact both of them have more than that. It makes me so mad. All right guys, so that's actually going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I'm actually going to film another top fails video in a second because I have a bunch of other ones that I want to get through. And then I think that's it for today's filming, maybe? No, I have 2 more to film after that. The struggle, and it's already 4 p.m. Yeah, but I hope you have a great rest of your day. If you would like to grab yourself a Veronica, keep in mind, you do need to, I plucked the parts. That's why she looks so good in my opinion. I just plucked it a little bit. I mean, I didn't pluck it a little bit, I plucked it a lot. And I also, she was like down to like here. And then I cut her quite a bit just because I've had her for years. Normal wear and tear. I don't know. I just wanted to fucking cut her. All right. So all of that will be in the description box along with this hat, this merch, I guess these, not really anything else. Oh, these lashes. Everyone's been asking me about these lashes. They're from Kiss. They're fucking awesome. So I'll figure out which ones they are because I threw away the box and they're just like flying all around my room. I don't know. I'll have that in the description box too. There is a join button next to the subscribe button now. Unless you're watching on an iPhone, then you have to go to the desktop version. Sorry about that. But if you would like to join a channel, become a channel member, and be truly a spicy dumpling, then definitely do. I made all the tiers very affordable. Starts at $1.99 and I believe goes up to like $10. I don't know. But basically all of them have the same benefits. If you do join, you will get access to the members only Discord, and I have a channel members only post on my community tab that actually has the link to the Discord. Whenever we get more members, I try to like post it more frequently so that you can actually see it like at the top, you know? Maybe I should just pin it. I don't know how to do that. But yeah, it's really fun. We all check in on each other, have random fucking conversations, and it's one of my favorite things. You also get early access to videos sometimes and discounts on merch too. So feel free to join that. Again, like I said, it's just a way for you to be able to support the channel. I definitely appreciate it now that I'm doing this full time. I was actually freaking the fuck out the other day because I was like, oh my god, like my analytics aren't like where I want them to be and I'm terrified and was this a mistake? I don't know. Basically just having a huge meltdown, but I'm fine. So buy my merch, be a part of the Little Dumplings Club, and yeah, hope you have a great rest of your day, and I love you long time, and remember to stay spicy. Okay, bye.